Patrick Gabridge, producing artistic director for Plays in Place, and we're putting together an exciting new series of bike-specific plays, the Kittie Knox plays, about 19th century biracial cyclist Kittie Knox.
Kittie was a Black female bicycle enthusiast and pioneer. She broke racial and gender barriers in the late 19th century. Pretty amazing and pretty inspiring.
Kittie Knox was a trailblazer, a person before her time in terms of most likely feeling the parameters of what it meant to be a Black woman in the 1870s, 80s, 90s, and kind of saying, who cares about all those parameters? I do not care about the box, and I'm going to bust out of that box. So I'm really excited for people to see that and know that about Kittie Knox.
Kittie was someone not to take no for an answer when it came to being who she was or where she wanted to go.
To be a Black woman cyclist of that era, and to have write-ups in the newspaper and to lead cycling events back in the hard Jim Crow days of the South and post-Civil War, it proved that there was this welcoming nature to what was happening in the bike boom back in the 1890s. And I think that's important to take forth into what we're facing now in bike advocacy, to make it as welcoming and as inclusive and as understanding as possible, so that it is, frankly, free of gatekeeping and allows more people to feel like this movement is for them because they are participating in it personally.
I hope that people take away from the Kittie Knox plays that progress has to be protected, and that Kittie was living a much more free life before Plessy v. Ferguson and a lot of legislation that came in the next decades in Boston in the 1890s, and that was taken away from her community and she struggled to protect it, and that we face many similar challenges with our progressive communities today that we need to protect. I feel like her story is so important for us to think about today, to see your average person who just had a love of their sport stand up for what's important to them and their community.
This series of plays, the Kittie Knox plays that we're doing, is actually a series of bike-specific plays. Our company normally makes site-specific plays that are all about tying plays to the place where they're from. In this particular case, we're talking about cyclists from the 19th century, and we're going to be having the actors on bikes. We have 9 actors, 9 bikes. And so the audiences are going to be seated, but moving around from play to play to play.
I'm looking forward to kind of that spark of joy that comes, and then seeing where that spark of joy leads. Is that person now going to become an artist, an advocate, a bike rider, a community member, and to know that this is a step that helps that person in that direction?
In this process, I'm really looking forward to bringing this important part of history into these new theatrical avenues. This play is super unique in that we're bringing bikes to the stage and we're bringing the stage to bikes. This has been a big challenge in our writing process, but it has been so exciting to tackle with the best team ever. I've been so inspired.
But I'm also excited to see it up on its feet, a play with bicycles, not typical, and a play where you follow the play around. So I'm excited to see how we're going to make that process work. That is where it's very magical, and you see the power of live theater. So I'm really excited to work on that and see that come to life.
Well, already this year, our wheels are spinning. We've got playwrights secured, we've got drafts that are being written, and we've got rides scheduled. So we hope to see you out there throughout this year and into the next, because we have real momentum behind us. And you can always find out more at our website. It's massbike.org/Kittie Knox Plays.
And there you can find out more about how to support the Kittie Knox plays and support this one-of-a-kind production.
I hope you will come along for the ride with us. Just like him.
We hope you will consider supporting the Kittie Knox plays and bringing the story of Kittie Knox to life in a way that is lively,
Exciting,
creative,
vibrant,
And community-driven.
I hope you will join us in supporting the Kittie Knox plays by joining us at the MassBike Kittie Knox bike ride this June, and help us make these plays a reality both in Greater Boston and across the country.